I I just want just leave this man alone right now. Just don't bother him. I kind of get Omar from The Wire vibes. Like I kind of want to be on the block like Elon is coming. Elon is coming. Yo. Yo.
Something ain't right, yo.
Something ain't right, yo. Yo. What a time to be alive. Chaos. We're in the midst of chaos. And Elon Musk is behind a lot of it. It is a monster night. I'm going with the sugar zero one. I love the sugar ones. But I just can't do it anymore. But it's a monster night. No, nonetheless. I went to the store to get this monster just for this live. I'm lazy too, so that was like a normal thing. I was like, I'm out already, let me stop. There it is. It's alive. Now this is a different type of bottle pouring. So we popped bottles because Elon was making that chess move on Twitter. But no, this is a special one. We're popping. You hear this? Yeah. It's one of those nights. Elon is done playing games with y'all. He's not playing games right now. It's serious. When Elon gets involved, it's serious. We're popping bottles tonight. Tesla fans, we're popping bottles tonight. Neuralink fans, we're popping bottles tonight. SpaceX, Boring Company even. We're white-pilled tonight because of the news. That's how big it is. MAGA should be popping bottles tonight. Steve Bannon should be popping bottles. Alex Jones. I know he's got a lot going on, so maybe he's not popping bottles, but maybe it'll make him feel a little bit better for a second because he's got a lot going on. This one is a little different. Let's go, Tommy Flynn music. This one's a little bit more intense because as we thought, things got real. Like it got real. It's a lot of things coming to a head right now. If you haven't seen it's all around Twitter, all around this platform that a lot of people sold me as, oh, it's just a dead, it's not a big deal. All of this stuff is like centered around Twitter. But if you haven't seen we'll talk a little bit about it. There's so many, I can't talk about every tweet. I just want to get the gist of it. What is going on? We're well beyond the meaning of the Twitter purchase at this point. To me, this is like Game of Thrones. I forget the exact episode, but I think it was the second season where they were going to have that battle at the wall. I believe it was at the wall, and then remember they won the battle. They threw that green slime or whatever out the basement. But I think that was it. And before that battle, they were partying and pouring drinks and stuff and singing songs because they knew they were going in battle and everyone wasn't going to make it. That's what this popping bottles for tonight. It kind of was the same when he purchased Twitter, but it's another level right now. It's at another level. We're seeing things we've never seen before. Here's my disclaimer when I'm going to start with people right now. This goes for Biden. It goes for Hillary. We're going to get into Hillary a little bit here. It goes for a lot of people. Do not underestimate this man. This man, he's not the one to F with right now. I know this sounds crazy because Hillary Clinton's never seen a battle that she couldn't dominate and win. And that's a testament to her evilness, but her power too. That's why it was so big when Trump did it. But I just want to leave this man alone right now. Just don't bother him. I kind of get Omar from The Wire vibes. Like I kind of want to be on the block like, Elon is coming. Elon is coming. Yo. Yo.
Something ain't right, yo.
Something ain't right, yo. He's packing. Yeah, whoa. Let's get out. That's I just want to warn people, he's coming through like that. I also get a little bit of, it's kind of, I was like, I don't want to do too much falling down, especially considering what's happened, even though Michael Douglas didn't do what we saw in Buffalo and stuff like that. So this is all figurative. This is not physical or anything like this. Is a fifth generational civil war. Do you have any doubts about that now anymore? I really hope there's nobody in the chat that has doubts about this. I can understand. So I don't blame you before today if you had some doubts about, and you might hear Tim Pool talk about it and others, that we are in an informational civil war. Is there any doubt left about that? I sure as hell hope not. Because Elon Musk is kind of falling down right now.
You think I'm a thief? No. See, I'm not the thief. I'm not the one charging 85 cents for a stinking soda. You're the thief.
It might not be the time to charge Elon Musk anything for, just give him Twitter. Don't tell him that you don't even got to pay for it, bruh. Like, we know this is not these are not problems that we want. And I'm talking about the cabal and the establishment. We have never, ever seen a situation like this where a person with this much money and power, and doesn't mean he can't get struck down. He can get brought down. That is not a joke. When he said, I like life, I'm paraphrasing. I don't even have the tweet here, but when he said, I like life, if I'm unlived, it wasn't me. He was not. He was half joking and half serious. And I think at that moment he knew things were going to get wild. It's time. So that's why I feel like it's Game of Thrones. It's like, you can't dramatize this, because I'm wondering about the stock market crashing and the dollar crashing and all that, how much of that is coordinated. You can't glamorize this, but it is time.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Let's go. It's serious. I'm gonna show you the tweets. I can't show them all. I'm just going to show kind of what got me. This is the interaction that got me, because a lot was going on, and a lot of it was around Hillary, and then also the allegations against Elon. So I'm going to play a clip of a video I did on the Clips channel. I'm just going to play that clip here because it's basically what I want to cover. So warning, it will be a replay I'll warn again when I play it. Let's rock. Let's roll. And it's not, if you can't let Elon do this on his own. He's shining the beacon like, I'm going to take the lead on this, of course, but I'm going to need all y'all with me. That's the vibe I get. Let me show you the tweets. So came out here, Christopher Steele. Now notice who sent this tweet. Remember, I've been joking, plaid MAGA. Elon go MAGA. I actually had a tweet where I said, Elon, bro, you're not doing enough. When he said, I'm going to start voting Republican. I was like, I don't give a damn about a Republican. I'm like, you need to embrace MAGA, the populist right. That's what you're talking about. You're not talking about Rick. You're not talking about. I said Rick. You're not talking about Rubio. You're not talking about Mitch McConnell. I always mess up. There's a basketball player, Ricky Rubio. So you're not talking about the corporate dudes. You're talking about MAGA. So you better embrace it. So I don't think he wants to fully embrace it yet because he might rub people the wrong way. But he's really speaking to the Tesla community also. He's saying, I'm going to need y'all with me. We can't roll with them anymore. Most of the Tesla community rolled with the corporate Democrats. Can't do that anymore. So this is MAGA right here. Rep. Jim Jordan tweeted, Christopher Steele created the dossier. Glenn Simpson sold it to the press. Michael Sussman took it to the FBI. And Democrats and the media lied to you about it all. Elon Musk replied to MAGA, said it's all true. All true. To MAGA. I mean, Jim Jordan is pretty close to a Wendy Rogers type to a lot of people. As far as like, he's above her. She's a state senator, but he said, all true. Bet most people still don't know that a Clinton campaign lawyer using campaign funds created an elaborate hoax about Trump and Russia. Makes you wonder what else is fake. He's out here like Neo in the Matrix, flying around, and he's looking down and he's yelling to everyone, it's fake. It's fake. If you want to know the real world, take the red pill. He's running around. That's what he's doing right now. So everyone who's already red pill is helping the beacon grow further and further and further. The narratives are falling right before our eyes. That means we're going to go through some rough times. They're not going to let the narrative fall and everything be all peaches and cream. So that's not what really got me over the edge. This person said, Elon out for blood now. Love to see it. And they just said it, nonchalantly. Elon Musk replied, I am indeed out for blood. Let's go. This is not a game. Now, again, I want to make sure we are clear here figuratively. Now, I can't speak for Elon. He's going to have to speak for himself. But the way I interpret it is it's a threat. Yeah. Somebody on Twitter was like, this is a threat. And I was like, yeah, yes, it is. Not like how you think it might be a threat. I'm not saying it's like a threat for an illegal act, but it's a threat. It's open declaration of war. I don't want to hear anybody doubt that we're in a civil war. This is the open declaration of it. This is the general of the conflict, and either you're with the people or you're with the corporations. It's not about a red bandana or a blue bandana. That's not what it's about. I was on a populist left. I was on listening to Generation Change, friend of show. Peter was on there by himself. He was talking to a guy from Status Quo. And the Status Quo guy was talking about Jimmy Dore, and he's like, oh, Jimmy Dore is talking about Trump stuff and all that. And I'm in the chat, I'm like, bro, you don't even know what's happening right now. Jimmy Dore isn't really bigging up Trump. He's just saying that there's people on the populist right who are now further left than the left, speaking anti-war. So it's not about a red or blue. That's what Jimmy Dore is talking about. That's why I love Jimmy Dore, because he's all about, this is what I believe. I don't care what bandana or what branding you think you have. And you saw that when he brought on I think it was a Boogaloo Boy or whatever to have a discussion. And people tried to knock him like it was a bad thing. He was just talking to a dude. That's what's happening right now. Elon Musk is like, we have to stay grounded in the truth. And this is going to get ugly. That's what he's saying. I couldn't believe that.